Hi, I'm Darren.
And I am Sharon.
And we are travelling with Crowsfeet.
Why do we actually call ourselves that? Long story.
Yeah, long story.
For another day.
Oh no, we can quickly explain. Crowsfeet are these things for you youngsters. Don't worry, you'll get them. And we're going to be travelling.
So put two and two together.
Travelling with Crowsfeet. Right at the moment, we're just Crowsfeet. But we are going to embark on a massive trip.
Yes, it's actually going to be epic, I think was the word someone used yesterday.
Yeah, so we've decided that we're going to go to the UK. We're going to buy a motorhome, which we've already got on order. And we're going to travel around the UK and Europe for 2 to 3 years.
But before we get into that, why don't we talk about these people up here? Because that's probably a bit of a giveaway as to where we currently live. We live in a place called Newman in the heart of the Pilbara. And before he says anything, it is not in the middle of nowhere.
No, it's not. It's not in the middle of nowhere.
Well, if you go that way, you'll probably die.
It's about 3,500, 4,000 kilometres to the beach that way, overland, on the east coast.
But if you go that way, there's a beach.
Is Port Hedland.
And Broome.
Not much of a beach up there, but that's 450 k's. And if you go south, that's Perth. That's 1,170 kilometres. So in my books, that's middle of nowhere.
So we basically met here many, many years ago, and we've done some really good trips right around the Pilbara and also within WA.
Yeah, and we'd like to share them with you. Probably starting with the first one. We had a trip to Port Hedland.
Yeah.
It was third time lucky for Sharon. She had to go and see a specialist, just have a little procedure. And, well, you'll have to wait for the vlog to come out on that one to see how that all panned out. But we'll show you a little bit of Port Hedland while we're there.
And that's how this whole vlogging sort of thing started, because we thought, well, there will be a time, some time in the future where we're going to forget about the beautiful sunsets and the vistas and just basically the beautiful landscape. So that's why we thought we start this thing called vlogging. So we're novices, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But we're hoping that you will stay with us. We're going to take you over to Kalbarri. We're going to take you up to...
Our initial intention to retire early was to go and live in Kalbarri.
Yeah.
But things have changed and morphed into this animal that is now going to be motorhoming and van life for the next 3, 4, 5 years. So,
But before we get to that part of the trip, we're going to do a bit of a segue and we're going to go to Southeast Asia for about 4.5 to 5 months. That was something that I really was pushing for. I'm not really sure whether Asia's your cup of tea, but it's a compromise.
It's going to be fun. We've got a big trip planned. We're going to quite a few countries, so stay posted with that. We actually fly out of Newman in a few days' time.
Yes.
And we've just been busy prepping, basically emigrating over to another country, but then also planning 4.5 months travel. So we've been right in the middle of everything here. We've officially retired now.
Yes, thank you. Grand old age of 50, so I actually did it. I'm pretty impressed with myself.
Yeah, so things have come together, so we've been busy. And we started watching YouTubers a few years ago when we were thinking about retirement. And then we decided, thanks to Jits Into the Sunset, shout out there for Tanya and Adam, we decided we were going to do van life in the UK. So,
but there is a big but.
Yeah.
We actually had never been in a van before. So we thought, gosh, we better try it out.
So part of our adventures, which you'll see a few videos coming out, we hire a camper van for I think it's 13 days.
Yeah.
We go down to the south of WA, which is just beautiful down there. We start in Esperance and work our way back around to Mandurah. And you'll see a few spots on the way around. Say hello, Walsh.
Hi, guys.
That was fun.
I like that particular vlog, but my absolute favourite one, to be honest, is Mount Augustus, because for me personally, that was a really big challenge to walk up to the top of that. That is Australia's biggest monolith. It's actually
the world's biggest rock.
Yeah, bigger than Ayers Rock / Uluru, and it was a physically demanding hike. Not today. Don't forget, you're never too old. Travelling with Crowsfeet.
Come on, Walsh.
Oh, Here we go. But stay tuned for that particular vlog as well. That's my personal favourite.
Yeah, that was fun. That was, I don't know, somehow YouTubers would understand that a 3-hour walk somehow becomes 5 or 6. So
Well, actually, in our case, it was 9 hours.
9 hours. But in fairness, we spent a fair bit of time up the top.
Yeah.
We had a picnic. There's a table up there, which is quite amazing.
And a helicopter, I thought was
Helicopter
coming
was
to actually
flying
pick us
around,
up.
so-
Did they come to pick us up?
No, sorry, darling. We've got to walk back. We thought, oh, we are covered if we need a trip back. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But stay tuned for that vlog as well. But from the bottom of our hearts, we'd just like to thank everybody from the Newman community for supporting us. And we are so close to our departure. If we don't actually see all of you, which we probably won't because there's quite a few thousand people that live here.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank you again for your support, your encouragement, and as we say, see you on the road.
Yeah.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.